Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today we've got a game between Pure and Jaedong. Got this off of TeamLiquid.net. It is a game played back in 2009. And let's get right on into it. In the top left-hand corner of the map, we have the blue Zerg player. It is Jaedong. I know it doesn't say Jaedong up there, but considering the player has 470 APM and the replay pack was labeled Jaedong, I'm going to go ahead and trust this is Jaedong. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have the pink Peach Protoss player. It is going to be Pure. All right, so two incredible players for you today. Jaedong needs pretty much no introduction. He is widely considered, let's say, the best Zerg player in all of Brood War history and probably the second best player all time. Is that fair to say? Flash being the best? He just is. There's really no arguing that. So let's take a look at Pure's bio here. He's a little bit less known. To me. I did recognize the name. But he's obviously Korean, played for generic Green Wings back in the day. Let's see, put in the 09 to 2010 Pro League season. Finished with 3 wins and 4 losses, beat Light, beat Movie. He did end up taking a tied for 4th place in Korean Air Star League 2010, as well as another Star League in 2015. So he doesn't have quite the resume here, but that's why we watch StarCraft. It's just because the players that are maybe not as good as those they're going against can win at any day. Crazy stuff can happen here. Two probes actually scouting out right now. It is a 4-player map. Heading on up to see what's going on in the top right-hand corner, as well as the bottom right-hand corner. Well, I was reading, did he scout this? There's no way he did, right? He didn't scout this top left. Otherwise, why would he send these probes up to scout these locations where Jaedong is not? That's a bit ridiculous here. Forge opening, and it's not because he's going to go for a cannon rush. He needs this to hold this wide open area into his expansion location. Forge expands are standard in the Brood War. They just are. I know they had their heyday in StarCraft 2, but at this point in the Brood War, and at all points, you really have to be doing this. So there's your first cannon coming up. Another cannon on the way here. These lings are on the way. Oh, and this probe does scout it. Get out of there, probe. Get out of there, probe. Yeah, trying to make sure the lings are delay a little bit and don't come kill him. Just a tiny bit of a delay, but it was enough. It was enough. It finally gets in and says, I probably should have scouted this first. I feel so embarrassed. Overlord comes in to see what's going on. There is not a wall here. I don't know, man. Can you set your cannons in a place where it's protecting the Nexus and preventing the lings from running by up into your main base? This is going to be tricky. It's going to be really tricky for Pure here. I do love the placement of this cannon where you can't get to it unless it's from this bottom side. So you can't get a full surround with your Zerglings. Super useful. Are you seriously chasing these probes? This is very interesting indeed. Taking his 3rd base right now is Jaedong. Very aggressive expanding player. His extractor is just about done here as well. And is that another? Nope, that's a gateway. That's going to be part of this wall. So these lings, very entertainingly, just running around, man. This probe is keeping them from attacking. And I mean, in fairness, Pure knows what he's doing. These lings would not be able to win the game. So I guess they're just playing defense. They're kind of hanging out. They're holding on this ramp in case any more probes decide to come on by. And until speed's done, which is not going to be for quite a while here, as Metabolic Boost has not begun getting upgraded yet. Yeah, this probe can pretty much scout for all time here. Taking some shots, obviously, getting hurt a tiny little bit, but otherwise... Oh, wait! Oh, shoot! More lings popped out! Run! Run, probe! Run for your life! 350 APM continuously here from the Jaedong. 4670, was that one of his Smurf names? He had a Smurf name that was a 4-digit number when I looked on the list, and I think that might have been it. Anyway, Zealot is up here. He's not going to be able to hold this. See this giant hole that is still lingable, still ling run throughable? I mean, he's going to do his best, man. He's got to pull back to the safety of this cannon to get some support. But here comes, what? Here come the lings. The lings are kind of on their way. Kind of, sort of on their way, but not really. Not really. Come on, guys. You can do it. You can do it. It is a Stargate opening here from our Protoss player. Going to go for the Corsairs. Corsairs just great at clearing out Overlords, which are also detectors if you want to go for DTs. So there are some things. There are some things here that Pure can do. He was able to get his expansion up. Breathing a sigh of relief, honestly. I mean, I know it's a fairly standard thing. He's done it a billion times. Has Pure. But still, going against Jaedong, the fact that you're not dead here at the 5-minute mark is a good feeling. It's a good feeling. It's one that you want to experience. Again, we do, in fact, have... What is that? Is that your Spire? That's your Spire coming up here in a position to keep the drones in a more of a straightish path on the way back. You'll notice that straight path is just right on into the Distractor there. There's no wasted time whatsoever. And the Zealots are coming out to try to clear out some of these Lings. Getting a couple of them there. Nice surround, actually. And again, their arms are so long. Their arms are so long in Remastered. You can't tell how long they are in regular StarCraft, but that's okay. Totally fine here. So macro hatch coming up here at the natural base. This is where the lair is as well to deal with these Zealots. It looks like a counterattack of Lings is going to be the deal here. Counterattack of Lings is going to keep the Zealots from moving on up. Got a Corsair chasing down one of these Overlords from the Jaedong. It does not have the speed upgrade. It's not going to make it home at all. Corsairs are splash damage units, which means they do a lot of splash damage in tiny amounts, but they don't do very well on direct one single target damage. So it takes about 87 shots for a Corsair to kill an Overlord, but it can get there eventually. 4th base coming up for Jaedong in the top right-hand corner of the map. Corsair continuing to fly around, see exactly what is going on. Here in Zerg land, he's going to see the Spire. The Spire is used to make Scourge. Scourge are the enemy of the Corsair with a little suicide bomb attack. Getting upgrades for his ground units out of the Forge, getting the leg enhancements for the Zealots too. And just continuing to make Corsairs right now. Nothing too crazy. Just pretty much going Zealot Corsair. No sign of a Dark Shrine yet out of Pure, but I feel like he's teasing us. He's trying to get us there. Trying to get us there at some point. Hydralisk Den in the production tab. Is that your Hydra Den? I think it is. Here at the natural. Hydras are just a staple of the Zerg here in the Brood War. Scourge flying around trying to see where are these Corsairs? Where are they? We have big old teeth, but don't really use them for anything. We just explode. They're just more for an intimidation factor more than anything else here. Corsairs really don't want to engage. And like I said, they do splash damage, but it takes them a while to kill things, and Scourge can close very quickly and explode upon you. And you're dead, is the thing. Double gateway. There's your Templar Archives. So Templar Archives coming in here with the Protoss player. Where is that? Over here somewheres. But man, Jaedong's sitting on 4 bases. He's very happy about that right now. 4 base to the 2 for the Protoss players. Zealots going for a bit of a timing attack here at 7.5 minutes. Trying to get the attack up, but one Sunken Colony's already up, and there are a billion Zerglings here. It looks like at least 12 or so. And the Zealots just don't want to engage. They don't want to engage whether there's 2 Sunken Colonies and a bunch of Zerglings. It's just, it might win, but probably not, so it's not really worth it. Going to go for an attack here at the 3rd base instead. Again, 2 Sunken Colonies. And we do, in fact, have... Oh, those are drones. These are drones. Oh, this reminds me of a game that I cast a couple weeks ago now, where this Zealot attack at the 3rd base was highly effective. Trying to go for the 4th, actually. Scouting this out. It's going to be drones and Lings trying to stop this from happening here. And a lot of drones are sacrificing their lives to save this base. Lings, no, they can't really engage right now. The upgrades for the Zealots, too good. That +1 attack makes them 2-shot these Lings. And look at this massacre. Goodbye, Zerglings. Goodbye, drones. Gonna go after this 4th base again. Killing this 4th base would be a major get for Pure. And he's gonna sit here and just hammer on it until something comes and says no. Says you can't do it. I mean, how many kills do these guys have? We have that, you know, right? Yeah, 8 kills, 5 kills, and 4 kills on these Zealots. They are heroes. They are heroes of the Protoss. We do have a health bar here. Single drone says, hey, stop attacking his head, or you jerks. And more Lings rolling on in. Is this enough Lings to do it? Our positioning's got to be good. And here we go. One Zealot holding back to back. This is like a 1980s movie, but they're dead. Aw, man. Corsairs murdering the Overlords. Oh, you don't want mutas, man. Again, that splash damage concept. Because the mutas stack so well, Corsairs do extremely well against it. But from the south, oh, the Scourge. Oh, the Scourge. And then the mutas chasing these Corsairs down. Excellent. Stacking and target firing. Wow. That flank attack was massive. That was a massive play out of the Zerg player, Jaedong. But what else do we expect, honestly? We've got High Templar coming up here. Got a 3rd base done with an Archon protecting it with a couple cannons. Archon, anti-air, very good against mutas. As it turns out, getting Psionic Storm, did I mention that previously? If I did not, I probably should have, because Psi Storm is really good against Zerg. You need that splash damage to beat them. It's been a consistent for a very, very long time. Got a Queen's Nest popping up here for the Jaedong. Muta Harass, here's the natural base. What can stop this? Holy smokes, I don't know. There's an Archon here, but all the Corsairs got murdered. You would use Corsairs in this situation, but all this left is a single Archon. Oh, taking some shots, those High Templar. They don't have that Storm yet. They don't have any kind of attack, actually. This Archon really wants to murder these dudes. But there's still the stacking trick right now. Oh, they do take down the Archon. That hurts. That hurts so much. Another cannon coming up. Yeah, this third base needs to live for Pure, and I'm not convinced that it is going to be able to. Another Zealot attack. I think we've seen this play before. Guys marching right on in. So that's a +1, which means they're pretty good against these Zerglings. They have upgrades? They don't have any upgrades at all, as they are quickly falling. Muta's all the way home to deal with these dudes. Goodbye. Goodbye, friends. You do not attack my 4th base again. I know it is super injured, but you cannot kill it. I will not allow it here. Shuttle coming in. Not a War Prism. It is a shuttle. I think I've gone 10 minutes in this cast without using a StarCraft 2ism. Right? So far, so good. So far, so good. I'm really trying to focus on the minimap and making sure that my terminology is correct for you guys. I cast mostly StarCraft 2. For those of you who come here just for the Brood War, please know that's what's going on. My brain just gets them confused. Yeah, there are Dark Templar. I hear them. There's the DTs. There's the DTs. That Archon. Woof! Getting the surround here. There we go. Zealots on the ground with Dark Templar support. Oh, the Storm. That was a good Storm. Those Mutas, a couple of them died. The other ones are severely injured. Can't really come in here for a while now. What on earth? Dark Archon. We haven't seen a Dark Archon, I don't think, ever on the channel in a game that I've cast. Is that true? For those of you who watched all of my Brood War casts, have I ever? No, I have not seen a remastered Dark Archon at the very least here. So you've got Mind Control, which I don't know if we'll see. Do we usually see? No, we don't usually see Mind Control in this level of game. Do we? No. Absolutely not. So it's Maelstrom, perhaps, which is a bit of a... It's an AoE attack that you can use. And what is their other thing here? Oh, crap. I didn't know there would be a pop quiz on Dark Archons in the cast today. Let's do a quick Googles. Make sure we're not missing anything. I don't think we are. Got some Dragoons out. Got this Archon out, killing some Overlords along this left side here. Muta's trying to make sure a base does not get established. 4th base by Pure along this left side. I think they're going to get it. Absolutely going to get it. Not even really trying to save it right now. The army was kind of heading that way, but not all that much. Good Dragoons. Good anti-air here. Archon Storm against the Lings. Fantastic. Fantastical. All right. Dark Archons. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care about the history. Tell me what they can do. The Brood Wars. The Brood Wars. Ling Muta, the tech of choice right now. Thus far, Archon's doing really well against the Lings. Dark Archon just hanging out. Hasn't done anything yet. As it turns out, this is a pretty good little composition. Why is this impossible to find right now? Dark Archon in StarCraft. No. Liquidpedia. Here we go. More Lings rolling in here for Jaedong. Again, he does not let you rest. They're so good against Dragoons. Look at him trying to take down this micro, though. I'm going to get rid of the Dark Archon, but ring around the Rosying it very nicely. That's fantastic. Okay, Mind Control and Maelstrom. Oh, okay. So it temporarily freezes all organic units. It doesn't do damage, it just freezes them. Mind Control irreversibly controls another unit. If you Mind Control a worker in Brood War, you can use that worker to start up your own economy. Your own kind of side-by-side economy. You can start a Zerg army with another 200 supply available to you, but I don't know that pros ever allow that to happen. And then there's just an Argus Talisman. Increases the Dark Archon's maximum energy to 250. So I think he's just going to use Maelstrom. I don't know what else he'd be using it for. Defilers are out, though. Defilers are a problem. There's that Dark Swarm. Dark Swarm plus Ling equals get out. Get out of there. No, Dark Archon. Nope. He dead. He completely dead. And this Ling attack versus these Dragoons is absolutely brilliant. Brilliant Storm, though. Okay, that was a really good Storm. One good turn deserves another right there. And yeah, see that Dark Swarm. Can't attack him. Can't get him with range. Your Dragoons can keep fighting all you want. He's going to be invincible. Zerglings still have the +1. The +1. Blake's just about done on the research here. This 4th base is not allowed. at all. Again, Dragoons versus Wings, not what you want to see, but with a High Templar support, you can make it happen. Trying to take another 4th base along this right side is our Protoss player, and a 5th base just now popping. Actually, it's going to be a 6th base. 5th base up here on the top for Jaedong. So he's just making a million Zerglings, which he's happy to do. They're cheap. They build quick. They move fast. I mean, if the Protoss's composition allows for the Zerg player to make Zerglings, he's pleased about this. He's very pleased here. All right, Archon versus so many Zerglings. Oh, there's the plague. He just did he just miss that plague? I feel like he missed the plague. Zerglings storming his own Archon to try to get rid of the Zerglings. More Zerglings rolling in. Again, a 4th base attempt on the left side. We're going to call this the 4th, I think. This is never going to go down. Jaedong is not allowing it. Absolutely not. Got some Reavers coming in here. So again, more splash damage is very important. There's just so much blue. So much blue across the top, across the middle, down the left side here. Ultras have popped for Jaedong too, and he's getting a greater spire for the Guardians. Once again, Storm being used to try to hold this front line. This natural has not fallen for Pure yet. He's feeling very pleased about that. And who's expanded the bottom right here but Jaedong? He's expanded right past right in this corner that ostensibly should be Pure's, but no. Nope. Jaedong says, I'm going to take this for my own. Thank you very much. Coming on in, some Dragoons, some High Templar are going to try to go ahead and get rid of this thing. It's behind enemy lines. It really shouldn't exist right now. Oh, but shoot, Guardians. Guardians morphing on in here, trying to get static defense, trying to delay this push from these Dragoons. They got +2 attack until the Guardians can come out. Yeah, I don't know about this. They don't take that long to morph, actually. Okay, gotta focus down this hatch. The hatch is the biggest thing. I know this creep colonies are a big deal. Here they are. Guardians up. Remastered Guardians look good. They're my favorite unit in Brood War as a Zerg player, 100% for sure. Got a Zealot attack up here at this 5th base location in the center, but Ultralisk pretty good in that situation. Guardians not being used, actually, and this hatch might end up falling, surprisingly. Just giant Ultra army trying to roll into that natural base, but they've got Reavers, they've got Archons, they've got Storm. Got pretty much all you would want if you're trying to defend against an Ultra attack. The Guardians are going after this 3rd base instead. All right. I'm a fan of this. Undefended, unsupported. Oh, the Dark Swarm is up. Lings, Ultras all over this 4th base location. The Reaver trying to make stuff happen, but it's just having a really hard time, especially since Lings are smashing it and Ultras are smashing it to pieces here too. Yeah, it's 197 to 133 total supply. This Guardian attack is completely unopposed right now. Pure is not sure what to do. His army, his total supply is being doubled up right now, and that's the good game. That is the good game out of Pure, and Jaedong is your winner in 17 minutes and 54 seconds. Oh, that was relentless. That was relentless out of Jaedong. I think a huge turning point in the game was when all those Corsairs were up here towards the natural of Jaedong, and we got this. We can handle these mutas. We can kill some Overlords, and then from the south, unexpectedly, whoosh, Scourge just blew them to pieces. They were gone. They were gone, and from there, the Corsair Ball was never really replanted. Got Archons and stuff, but you kind of want those Corsairs. The muta attack on the natural never would have happened if there were Corsairs out, and they just didn't make it. So Jaedong went for all of the tier 3 tech you could possibly think of, Defilers, Ultralisks, and Guardians, and won the game. Let's check out our final score screen here, which I am a fan of. It's just for the music, I guess. I don't know why I like it so much. Either way, 497 units produced by Jaedong. Lost 267 of them, killed 95. Yeah, that's just ridiculous there. And then total income, obviously favoring Jaedong across the board, which makes a ton of sense. All right, so that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and the Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.